Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Rozier.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Fournier and Gordon on the wings. And it's Vucevic, and there's Fultz, and it's Birch in at the power forward position. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Graham in at the 2. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
Here's Zeller. Vucevic with the block. Gordon against Bridges. Back to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got to talk to James Borrego a few minutes ago. He talked about the impact that Aaron Gordon can have, saying he's built for today's game with his mobility and strength. We've got to match his activity out there to have success. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Graham. The 15-footer, good as the jump shot falls.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte, here's Fultz. Got a hand on it. Rozier looking around. There's the pass to Graham. And the foul on Kem Birch. That's his first foul. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fultz kicks to Fournier, passes it to Vucevic. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Zeller. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's getting around 20 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Pass to Birch. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Fournier. Tipped away. And here they come. Here's Graham. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Fournier. Defense is right there. Six on the shot clock. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Evan Fournier, the rise and fire despite the contest. That's nice.
Hornets trail by 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now, here's Bridges. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Cuts off the pass. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Well, about this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Vucevic gets double-teamed. Here's Birch. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bridges passes to Graham. Vucevic against Zeller. Now the pass to Rozier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Passes it to Gordon. Wide open. Jump shot is good. Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Graham kicks to Rozier. And it's denied.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Zeller after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Here's Rozier. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here are the Hornets now. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Bridges dishes to Graham. Pass to Rozier. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Zeller.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Outside Fournier. Releases from 15, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Rozier. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Yep, that one goes.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Fultz looking around. Rozier with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. It's blocked. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon's running. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 10 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Now Graham. 14 points from him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Kicks it to Bridges. Here's Washington. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. Charlotte on D. They trail by 9 points. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this, Greg. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Fournier, he makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Graham kicks to Rozier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Markelle Fultz. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
2.
And the first one drops. So it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women